welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. Kamalam Kuphumelela Goduga, aka Nondi Goduga, aka The Gods. I do hope you click the subscribe button and stay a while. Yeah, 2021, year of the new. This is a new sort of a video on my channel. It might be the only one on my channel, but I really want it on my channel. How many times do I say my channel? But I really want this sort of a video on here primarily because I'm just throwing it out to the universe. You guys already know I'm not a brand conscious person. I'm not well versed on luxury goods, but since I have been consuming a lot of social media and a lot of YouTube more especially, people are doing this sort of a video. People took them off. I'm going to say this is going to form part of my 5 to 10 year plan, hoping to get these maximum in the next 10 years. I'll be 43. So God, universe, do you think? This is my luxury wish list 2021 and beyond. So if you're interested to see what I have on the list, please stay tuned. I might have said this to you guys time and time again, but during my trip to Cape Town, I felt myself literally and physically leveling up. I want it all, I deserve it all, and I know that God is going to make it happen. So long as my heart is in it and I put in the work, these things will be delivered to me. Of course, guys, things do not define you, but it's nice to have them. It's really, really nice to have them. Most of the stuff that I have on my list are not like clothing items which I'm going to have to change out year in, year out, or as trends come and go. It's mostly accessories because those things are interchangeable and you'll get your cost per wear because they cost close to millions. Some of them actually close to millions. So it's a matter of, that's why I'm saying it's a 5 to 10 year plan. Basically will form part of my 5 to 10 year plan. So if I buy it, I know it's something I'm going to have forever. Should I have kids, I'll be able to pass it down as a family heirloom. So the first thing on my list, I just decided to put pen to paper this time around and put it in my personal journal. This is just a bullet journal where I write down how I'm feeling and stuff like that, so it can form part of my plan. Yeah, well, the first thing on my luxury wish list, I obviously don't have the things, so I will be popping them up on the screen. The first thing on the list for me is definitely a Maxhosa bralette. When I was buying my mask, I didn't know that Maxhosa had a lot of clothing on the side, but I was very pleasantly surprised and I bumped into this gorgeous creation. It is absolutely beautiful. The reason why I'm drawn to this is because I was looking at the Dior, I think it's an underwear set, but obviously people don't want to wear it as underwear, so they wear it as a bikini. I also liked that. I saw it on Fashion Playground, someone I follow on Instagram and on YouTube, and she just rocked it. And again, she's got money for days, so she buys, like, she consumes luxury like it's nobody's business. But anyway, I saw myself, either I get the pleated skirt with it, and I saw this other girl on Instagram as well, but that's a bit gaudy for me. But I want this bralette not to wear it as a top, but more as a bikini top should I be find myself lying on a yacht off the Amalfi Coast. Absolutely love it, with a pair of high-waisted knickers and izaza we've bilalazela. Yeah, well, so I'm really gunning for this, and I feel like it will transcend any trend and would last me for a long time. Then swiftly moving on to the next piece, Gucci Princetown mules with the fur trimming. You guys know I've been buying dupes upon dupes when it comes to this shoe, and it's something I would be willing to invest in because now I know that I am in spiritual bondage. That's very deep, but I'm in bondage with this Gucci Princetown loafer. It's the epitome of style and class and wealth for me. It goes with absolutely everything. I'm not doing the most, but you know, I know my business, I know what works, and so on and so forth. So a pair of Gucci Princetown loafers. Then the next one is not necessarily designer, but I would put it under luxury because it is very expensive. Leather in general is expensive, but once you buy a leather item, you know that it's going to last you generations upon generations. And again, like I said in the beginning, it's a matter of, it's something you can pass down to your children. Maybe they could pass it down to their children's children, because I have a small ostrich leather bag that I got from my mom. It comes with a pair of shoes. I just find them when I go home. But she's had that nice since Indombi, and I'm Indombi, and I could pass it down to Indombi. Yeah. So I want an ASOS leather jacket, a moto jacket, a cropped moto jacket. They are high end primarily because they're upwards of about 2-3 thousand rand. They're on sale now, so maybe it's something I might be able to save up for and buy within or less than the 5 years. Then the next piece is a pair of Louis Vuitton Bomb Dia sandals. Love these, guys. Love these. I was only exposed to Louis Vuitton because now Louis Vuitton, I only knew it as making bags, but obviously now it's making other accessories and also ready to wear fashion, because since they're a fashion house, you find that they have haute couture and runway stuff, but now they have trickled that down and streamlined it and mainlined it to ready to wear, off the rail lines, or whatever the case is. But they have a pair of Bombardier sandals, guys. Oh, gulungulu, gulungulu, gulungulu. It's in but in there. That's all. I love these. Like, even now, I'm wearing a simple boob tube dress, Bombardier slides. Nah, izaza. Yeah, well, and they work as a neutral primarily because the monogram has now just become a neutral, obviously the brown, and they would go with so many things. Of course, my holiday to the Amalfi Coast, polo, guys, you're not trying too hard. And I really do like understated things, as much as I don't like gaudy prints and stuff like that. Because my wardrobe or my closet is very simple, it would work very, very well just to have that pop of, I'm wearing LV slides. Yeah, well, so a pair of Bombardier, Louis Vuitton Bombardier sandals. Then in the shoe category still, I would love a pair of Louis Vuitton desert boots. Absolutely love these. I'm not a heel boot type of a girl because I feel they're very 2000, circa 2000 video girl type of thing, and that's not necessarily my style. But I have fallen in love with my body once again, and I've fallen in love in the same breath with leotard. So imagine a nice black onesie, uthi desert boot, uthi aviator jacket. Izaza, we're going skiing this time around. Yeah, well, I know it's a desert boot and it's not waterproof, but that's what I'd wear to go skiing, or the aesthetic of skiing. In the desert in Dubai, would I be wearing boots? Highly doubt, but each their own. But personally, for me, I would definitely wear them in a colder, more fuzzier climate versus a hot desert. Yeah, well. Then I would love a pair of Chanel trainers in white. I'm not a trainers girl again. I'm a flat girl. Girls have my heart. Cute, not trendy per se, but simple. You guys know my style by now. You guys know my style. But these Chanel trainers are a girly play on your regular dad sandals, and I absolutely am here for them. They also have them in black, but it's very hard to see that these are actually Chanel, and also in the blue colorway. I'm not a blue girl, so definitely the white ones. Absolutely love these. They would go with so many things in my closet as it stands. I don't know in the next 5 to 10 years, but I think I know my style now. This style time, guys, it has not reached its peak, primarily because fans are limited, but I know it's only up from here. Then moving on to bags. Actually, these are not in particular order, so I might just find myself talking about a bag or shades, whatever in between. But now this is a bag. It's the Louis Vuitton Pochette monogram canvas. Now, pochette, I think in French, it means a pouch. So it's basically like a little bag clutch type of thing. I thought I wanted the Louis Vuitton toiletry, but it just looks too much like a toiletry bag, and it's a plus. Yeah, I'm from a farm, you know what I mean. So me carrying, people carry it as a clutch and each their own again. This doesn't matter, it's funny, but I discovered that there's actually a pochette. I only thought it comes as a set with a bag called the Louis Vuitton multi pochette, which comes with about 1, 2, 3 pieces which you can detach, but it comes as one bag. I only thought if but lo and behold, you can buy it as a pouch. I would obviously just it comes like a little shoulder bag. You can put it over your shoulder, but girl, ain't gonna work. So I just wanted to hang it on my wrist, just something simple. And it's a monogram, so again a neutral, and it just says "Le girl yasebenza but I like as no lady, you know what I mean. You working girl, but I don't stop the world, but she knows what she's doing and she knows where she's headed. So love that for me. Then also in the Louis Vuitton family, the Grand Sac monogram in either black or in the grey and black monogram canvas. Most Louis Vuitton things do not come in leather, they come in their canvas, but yeah, with a lot of care, tender love and care, they can last you a very long time. But obviously they refurbish them. I don't know if it's included in the price that you buy them with, but those are stuff I have to research. But yeah, you're buying the name more than anything. Yeah, well, you're buying Louis Vuitton more than the actual product. Because if we look at Louis Vuitton and we look at like a leather, like a leather goods house, you'd find that the leather good in terms of goods actually costs more, but you're gonna pay more for the Louis Vuitton thing because it is Louis Vuitton, and Louis Vuitton never goes on sale, guys. It never goes on sale. If that season's or that collection's stock is not bought, they will not mark it down, they would rather destroy it, which is obviously bad for sustainability and global warming, etc., etc. But I suppose they're protecting their name. So anything that is on sale is probably counterfeit. So know that. Just you heard it here first. I'm schooling you in between. But anyway, I want that, guys, because obviously I am going to be a practicing attorney by the time I am buying or acquiring all of these things. So imagine courts. I know they're trying to transform the dress code for lawyers now, or attorneys, or just the legal fraternity, to no longer black and white, but I just think I'm going to stick to black and white because it's just so clean. Yeah, well, so imagine me my trolley and just have this bag with my other stuff versus the little purse, because I've lately been drawn to smaller bags, but I've always been a bag lead. Like I used to carry such big bags, like I don't even know how. I know I'm well condoned, but I just like these sort of bags. If I'm not taking my trolley, my laptop is gonna fit in nicely, and my files, and so on and so forth. And because even if I decide to take the academic route, like do my master's and my PhD, this would be a good book bag type of thing. Which leads me to my next one, the Christian Dior book tote. I already have a dupe, absolutely love it. The book tote will play the same role, and I'd have it in black leather just for work purposes. Also, no measurements, but I small lady type of thing. If get the money allows, I'd obviously get another print, probably like in red or in navy, depending. But I'm definitely going to get the slides, but we'll talk about them later. But so definitely the Christian Dior book tote I would love in my arsenal. Keeping within the Christian Dior family, I would also love the saddle bag. Also have a dupe of that, 2 dupes of that, and I would love it in a lambskin in either orange, which I saw on Monroe Steele. She said it was a limited collection, but obviously like there's nothing new under the sun. So if they've created something, they might just create something similar in the near future. So when I'm ready to buy it, there might be something similar, or I might have changed my mind. But for now, it's that nice matte lambskin leather, which I love in the book tote. A very cool bag, very understated. I can imagine the workmanship on it because it is very, very, very expensive for what it is. But yeah, obviously not looking at the price tag at this point. We are dreaming beyond limits. Dreams are free. The hustle is sold separately. So girl, and then Another bag is the Gucci. It's definitely Givenchy. It's a Givenchy Antigona and not Gucci. Antigona in a fire engine post office red. I had this, it's not even a Duke, it was a fake, guys, but I didn't know better. So in my defense, I bought it under the premise that it was on sale because the lady got it for Dubai. I was not well versed. I'm not saying I'm well versed now, but there's certain things that I know better. So obviously my decisions are more informed than they were about 10 years ago. Yeah, well, so I really wanted in the largest size because it comes in a mini, it comes in a midi, it comes in a large. So I definitely wanted the large because I will be a lawyer and I am anticipating to carry a lot of things. So it would just make sense with my closet. Red was just a pop of color that I need against the black and white that I'll be wearing to work almost every day, especially if I have to appear in court and stuff like that. Then moving on to smaller things, which are things I would be able to get before the 5 years if I put my mind to it. But of course, there's still luxury and high end for a young lady like me. It's the same for a young lady like me. But the first of this, and this is an Instagram or a fashion girl's influence, literally. And this is the Versace tribute sunglasses. Absolutely love them, and they're not very expensive considering all the other stuff that I've been mentioning is like close to 50k, which is a little polo. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Literally, these shades are like 8,000 rand, and I like them. They're very cool. Looked high and low for a dupe. Could not find. I have another dupe of Versace shades, which I don't know the name of those, but I feature them in one of my dupe videos, but they're not giving what the tribute would be giving. But I'm still on the lookout for those. Mr. Price had something similar, but the shape. But I'm not too sure. Black oversized stunner, guys, is something that you could never forgo in your life. Whether you're done, whether you're up, whether you whatever, they just go. They just go. It's a necessity in your arsenal. We're still working with dupes, but yeah, because I'm kind of in stress. Then after those shades, I would love a pair of blue Ray-Ban aviators. The blue gradient with the silver frame. I'm not a silver girl, but these just scream, I'm going to say again, the coast of Italy, the Amalfi Coast. I love it so much. And this is just me getting to know it via YouTube. I binge watch vlogs of the Amalfi Coast. It's just so beautiful. It's like old town, but it's the pristine and raw beauty and culture for me, you know. I had a pair of Ray-Bans when I started working because my prescription glasses, like my glasses, I still have the frame. I got them. They were like a combo, so I had medical aid, things were popping and stuff like that. So but then I've lost them since. So, and I was young and I was drinking a lot and all that stuff. So now I know that if I would get a expensive pair of sunglasses is to take care of them. And as an example, because I'm sure someone took them out of my car, 100% sure. But they were just a navy police type vibe with the gold frame. Absolutely loved them. Then also after those shades, a pair of Porsche aviators with the interchangeable lenses. Again, I have a replica, as they call it, as they like to euphemize it, but it is a fake, of the Porsche aviators. I never wear them, but I keep them around. Guys, I didn't know Porsche was a designer. So I was downtown Joburg during my Joburg days, and I'm like, oh, these shades are nice, and they had a clear lens, and so on and so forth. So I bought them. I like these sort of shades primarily because they have interchangeable lenses, so you're getting more back for your more bang for your buck. English, more bang for your buck. And I just like the aviator style. It's cool. Imagine ngaloo ngale catsuit ndibe ndinxibe eza desert boots, ndibe ndiphethe i-boot yam yeleather emnyama, ndibe ndithe zona zaza nca. Izaza guys noba una-50, anoba phofu mna zanxibe zona noba ndina-50, andinaso ne-stress in the slightest. And then I would like a pair of Christian Dior slides. Christian Dior slides are in the same family or the same collection as the book totes. They have the monogram. God, I don't know what it's called, the print, but it's the same as the book tote. So whatever book tote I might get the matching slides for them just for my holidays, my Maldives, my Bora Bora Zebo, that type of vibe. So I'd really, really love a pair of those in whichever colorway is gonna go with the bag. I'm not a match my type of girl, but I just like it like that. And obviously I'm not gonna always have to carry the bag when I wear the shoes, or when I carry the shoes. I mean, carry the bag, wear the shoes type of thing. But I just would like to have them, you know. Then this is very, 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 it's like I just slotted it in, but it's something I've always wanted and never got around to buying it since I was like in high school even, and I could have gotten it then, like, but I don't know, I just have to have it here because I feel like it's luxury as well. I want a vintage, not the new ones. I want a vintage Adidas tracksuit. I don't know what fabric they use, guys, but I don't know what fabric they use, but I'll pop up a picture obviously. I really love a pair of a tracksuit in either red or black. This was a time when I used to listen to a lot of Talib Kweli, that movement, the underground hip hop movement. Man, guys around DMC, that vibe. I've really been wanting those. They're not more than 2,000 rand, I think, but do I have 2,000 rand to spend on a tracksuit when I could be checking out my Shein cart type of thing at this point in my life? But like I said, there's something that's gonna come through before the 5 years should I commit myself to them. But it's something I'm thinking about. It's like the same way I was struggling to buy the Air Force One. I'm happy I have it, of course, but I mean, forking out, I would have forked out 2,000 if I was not clever, so I just paid 1.2. But it's just something that I want, and a vintage one, not necessarily the ones that they have at Sports Scene, but you know what I'm looking for when you see it. Well, I'll know what I'm looking for when I see it. So definitely a vintage Adidas tracksuit. Then the superstar, that type of vibe, like, oh, Erika Badu, that time, guys, like, it evokes so much nostalgia. Nostalgia. Oh, love of my life, no comment. On the count of three, go. That era. What year was it? 2002, 2003. Yeah, I was in grade 8, 2006. Ugh. Bad times. But anyway, moving on to hair. There's one wig that I want, which is probably going to cost me 10,000 rand. Is a blonde highlighted HD frontal 13 by 4 or 13 by 6, probably about 26 inches frontal wig. I really, really want it, guys. I'm in bondage with blonde hair. I think blonde hair really suits me, and it's also that effortless. I woke up like this type of thing. Of course, you put an effort, just loose beach waves. Yeah, one. That would be me. In the arrival. Ubuhle has it. I think Sans I haven't seen on the Sans thing, but Buhle Handmade has very nice wigs and they're very expensive. But I suppose you get what you pay for. So I really, really would love that. Then moving on to things that I don't think anyone's luxury wish list that I've watched has included. But like I said, this is forming part of my 5 to 10 year plan, which I don't mind sharing because this is me manifesting. I'm speaking it into existence at this point in my life. Basically, my travels. I would love luxury, all inclusive holidays to the following places. The first being London. London town, guys, definitely. Like, it has my heart. I've never been, but I've been via Instagram and YouTube, and I just feel a sort of a feeling that I cannot explain when I'm in London via YouTube. Like, I feel like I'm home. So I definitely love that. Also in New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made. There's nothing. I think I'm the only fat girl who can't sing. But anyway, New York, and then lastly the Amalfi Coast. Obviously there's more places, but these I'm dying to go to, and I want to go there with a lot of money because pound versus the rand, dollar versus the rand, euro versus the rand, because I could have like 20,000 rand and I'm only gonna have 1,000 pounds. Think about it that way. And What can I get with £1,000? So the penultimate thing, second last thing on my list, I'm saying this with my chest because this is me getting gone by. Yeah. This is the car, and it is the G63 AMG in either black or white, but I'm going towards more white because I think my mom would literally be turning in her grave. It's kind of difficult for her to turn in her grave because she was cremated. So anyway, I should be very disgruntled. The spirit would be very disgruntled if I bought a black car. But it looks cool. But I think I'd go for a white because I'm thinking of Kris Jenner's G63, and G63 stands for Kotuka. G-Wagon, Kotuka Wagon. So I love it with chrome finishings. Just makes my heart go pitter patter, pitter patty, pitter patter, pitter patter. I love that car so much, so much. And just big cars in general, you know. I'll have an everyday car, obviously, to go to work, but can't remember okay again the weekend low. Definitely the G63 AMG. Then lastly, guys, this is terms of where I'd want to live and my house, etc, etc. I feel like, and guys, all the corners of my heart are clean, and I feel like my roots are laid up in Mont. This is where I've always wanted to be. The same way I feel about London is the same way I feel about East London. But literally, yeah. I know I'm sounding very dramatic right now, but I'm saying this is a 33-year-old, and this is where my roots are laid. This is where I'm planning to lay down my roots. And so ultimately, I would love to self-build a 4-bedroom house in Winterstrand. I wanted to have a 3-bedroom guest house for my brothers, should they come visit with their family and stuff like that. Fully equipped, fully furnished, fully everything, like top of the range. I'm gonna have my house and have the little house, you know. I don't want something way too big that I cannot manage, because you guys know how I feel about having a family and stuff like that. But my family will always be my family, so I have to accommodate them, and I want them to be comfortable. And of course, it's gonna have to have a pool and also a banging entertainment area, because I'm hoping, please God, I'm not judging anyone, I don't want to see myself at Obrigado or anywhere after the age of 38. Even now, you guys know, but I'm Dintanga because of it. But yeah, guys, that is literally my luxury wish list. To the universe, it's gone. To God, it's gone. And if it's meant to be, it will be. What is meant to be mine will never pass me. I know, guys, this might sound like I'm being superficial, whatever, but these are really things that I would like. I don't need them. I have everything that I need. But for me, just to elevate my quality of life. Please don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one.